What's up, guys? So, a little update on the expansion breeding room. I'm gonna show you all the babies, which fish are breeding and all that. Here's I don't even know how to say the name. Araguia Dwarf. That's the dad, but the dad killed the female. So we have a bunch of babies, over 50, plus the dad. But we have another breeding pair of them with babies. Not as big of a batch as this pair had, but still a pretty decent batch. Curviceps. It's another breeding pair, but we haven't had a successful batch. This one's empty. The gold shoulder or red shoulder McMasterized, 2 pairs, empty. Nanakara, 2 pairs. The female in here has babies. Here's the other pair. Nanakara, another Curviceps pairs. Oh, it looks like that. Another batch of babies. I think we do have some other babies in these. So there's some right there. Oh wow, this is a big batch. So there's some all over the airstone, and some right there. And this one, I haven't seen any babies. Oh no, those are babies. Those are eggs. Possibly wigglers. Then these are new. Looks like they all went bad. Let's see what else. These are all empty. We need to buy more dwarf cichlids. Here's my Fahaka puffer. We're growing out this guy to full size. So I might get a couple more of these and grow them out and potentially try and breed them. Those are empty. Some angels. I believe these are mixed between I'll show you the parents right now, but these should all be veil tail, Miata something, empty. These are the Crypto Hero Nanaludius. These are the ones that got their name changed. Empty. Here's the breeding pair of the the Crypto Hero. They might have another batch. These are the discus I'm growing out. They have the colors that I want, the patterns that I want. So there might be one that I might sell out of this group. So I don't like the patterns, the lines that they get. But it'll be a while till it's available. Here's an extra female Crypto Hero. Oh look, they have babies. This is one of the veil tail pairs. These are probably like 7 inches tall. The male is the black marble, female is this gold. This one's empty. Here are more baby angels. They're starting to be free swimming. Probably 2 different batches. There's some down there. Here's another pair of veil tails. These are the smoky giant male. Here are the Philippine blue. And then we're breeding mealworms for the chameleon. So if anybody wants any mealworms, let me know. You could, if you have baby arowanas, you could feed them mealworms. When I had the small ones, the little baby ones, I was feeding them baby crickets. It was before I had mealworms. I showed you guys a pair of out of whatever. Here are 3 or 4 baby Nanacara. And there's 3 or 4 of them. Can't remember. Here's another pair of the Curviceps. Another breeding pair. These are all angelfish we're growing out. These are from our first batch. These are pretty badass. Come on, turn around. And we threw the plecos in here because these waters stay a lot warmer than on the other side. Come on, dude. But that guy is pretty badass. Nice giant fins. His fins already, they're probably 4 inches tall. From the top of his fin to the bottom, probably 4 inches. These are some of the blue marble. These are all siblings. They're from the same parents, the blue marble parents. Probably tomorrow or the next day I'll make a video of the angelfish I have at home. But these are all siblings. You'll see how many colors they throw. This is another group, a bit more similar. I have to check on the dogs. Sorry, but these are all siblings. These have more blue and not a lot of markings like those guys. You can see green dragons, breeding group with some guppies, some double swordtail guppies. These are pretty badass. These are nice. So we had a bunch of extra empty tanks. So instead of them just wasting water, being empty, we threw plecos in here and we threw guppies. These are siblings again. Slightly different pattern to the others. Some of these, half of their body has the markings. The other half is more of a Philippine blue. But remember, these are all siblings. Those first ones, those 2 middle ones, these guys. And then from that same batch, we got some albinos. Where's the third guy? Oh, he better not died. Did he jump? But there was 3 albinos. Well, let me move that filter. Oh, he might have died. Oh, what a dumbass. He jumped out. Piece of... Damn. Well, you guys are seeing all this same time. Damn it. I'll put the lid on that tank. Damn, he probably jumped out earlier, probably a couple hours ago. See, it's still sticky. Damn. Damn fish. Sometimes you could revive him. I think that's pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with him. Where's my lamp? Ah, that sucks. Put the lid back on. Damn it. Well, there's 2 left. These are still pretty badass. They're the only albinos we've gotten that are our own. So we'll be breeding these 2 together or breeding these back to one of their siblings. because these all carry that albino gene, but it's really recessive, because from the same pair that gave us this the albinos, they only had like 4. A couple of them were bad. They didn't have good genetics, so they died at a small age. But these are the only ones that survived. So we'll cross these albinos back to one of their siblings and make that albino gene stronger, and then slowly still continue to inbreed, but then outbreed it to one of the other siblings after probably 2 generations. And then there's some green dragons in there. These are albino. I don't think they're Manacapera, because they came from somebody else. These are albino zebras or red shoulders. Pretty much the same as the Manacaperu, but I have some inside and they look slightly different. And then in here I have the albino golden dragon, the albino green dragon with some females in there. Another group of green dragons, group of regular albinos, another group of green dragons with an albino male. No, this is regular albino with mixed females. Baby plecos, guppies, a bunch of baby Nanacara. These probably at the end of the month will be ready to sell. These are all empty. These are empty. More guppies. These are the green dragon, red dragon, something like that. Empty. The big tank, growing it for grow outs. I have iridescent shark, catfish, a bunch of longfin, super reds, calicos, just a mix of plecos. Yeah, and then I have a, where are you at? I have a datnoid. It's sold though, he's right there. He is sold though, so I'm just keeping him in here till he gets picked up. Here is McMasterai pair, Pistogramma cacatoides triple red breeding pair with a pretty nice batch of babies. Nice female, really nice male. Pistogramma borlei opal breeding pair. Males right there. Females at the cave with her babies. An extra male borlei. And here are the babies that I showed you guys. Yeah, that angel's dead. Damn it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it here at the shop. I'll just take his body out. Damn it. These guys were super nice. They were like a platinum as well. They had a bit of a blue shine that they get from that Philippine gene. Yeah, damn, that freaking sucks. But as long as these two don't die, I'll be able to breed them back to one of the siblings, or if I get lucky enough that those two are male and female, I'll breed those together and get a bunch of albinos. But I'd like to breed these back to one of the siblings, because I want to see what other colors they could make. But if they end up being a pair, I'd be happy with that too. And when they have their babies, and I'll keep a few pairs of these that will inbreed back to each other, or breed their kids with each other. So it'll be this first generation, second generation with each other. It's hard to explain. It makes sense in my head. But yeah, that's it for the little room. Outside hasn't changed. In here we're growing out Daphnia and Plecos. But once we have some extra money, we'll finish insulating the walls. Oh look, a big ass spider. We'll finish insulating the walls, the door, and start building the pond that will go in here. We're gonna be putting some water change tanks up here. Those 265 gallon tanks. Not sure what will go on over here yet. Maybe more tanks for any potential monster fish. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully soon we're able to do an order for fish and get a bunch of Opisto species to go in the other 5 gallon tanks down here, and in the empty 10 gallon tanks on top. Yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Sorry guys, so video's not over yet. So speaking of the extended breeding room, so this is the shop. That's the door. This is the main shop. Everything is in that one, but it's way bigger inside. That's where we were just at, and I have this bay also. Some friends were using this bay, but they had to leave. So I have this empty bay. I have the car, the daily driver, the daily beater. So I have this whole bay. It looks small because of the car. But I have this whole bay to use potentially in the future. But it's just as big as the other room, except that one we built the loft on top, and we built that wall to insulate everything. But that whole room is probably, it was 16 from back there. It's 16 feet long or deep. So I have this whole bay that's empty. There's no power, so we run power to the extension. But if we stay here longer, I'll probably get an electrician to get power from one of the top pipes to get some real power in here. But plans for here, just like the other room, would be insulate all the walls, redo the walls, maybe put just plastic roofing on top, like the plastic tarp, like the greenhouse stuff. That way it stays warm in here. That way we don't lose too much heat. And in here is where I would like to set up the breeding program for the stingrays. Since they require bigger tanks or ponds or giant fish tanks, in here would be perfect because it's empty and I could build it however I want. I'd like to get square ones, but the square tanks, they're expensive. They're a few $1,000s for each. So I might have to go with the horse troughs, the round ones, like the ones I have, like the 300 gallon in the shop. So I could probably I like to fit 6 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's hard with the round ones. You lose too much space because of the corners. Since they don't have corners, they're round, you lose too much space. And square ones, I could have it right up to the walls, to the corners, have them right next to each other. And for those, we might have to do, I've never done one, but one big centralized filtration system, and heated, because it's gonna be hard, especially with the power, having filter plus a heater for 6 tanks. Those would be too much for just that. That's why I would need an electrician to come over here and give me some real power, and at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall plugs on each side, so I have enough power to power the actual ponds, the tanks. That's what I would like to do, but doing that would cost a lot of money, and I would still have to buy the stingrays too. The tanks would probably be the cheapest things to do. Getting the electrician to come out here, I'd probably have to get some type of permit or whatever so he could come and do it. Mosquito. But yeah, that's the plan that I would like to do. It probably won't be possible for like next year. I got it. I don't know if you guys saw that. But that's what I would like to do. See, I'm a master. But yeah, most budget would be either we build the ponds out of the 2x4s, but that's still gonna cost a lot of money and it's gonna be a lot of work. But I could build it. I could build one big one that's 4x8. Same, another 4x8, 4x8, and have a big space, walking space in the middle. Customers won't be allowed over here, so walking space wouldn't really matter anyways. It's just gonna be strictly breeding. But yes, that'd be the plan. Or we get the round ones, the round horse troughs, ponds, or whatever they're called. That'd be the most cost effective, used or new, and just fill up this whole thing with the ponds. And then I thought about using one of those ponds, one of those 300, as a big filter. Put a bunch of the filter socks, a bunch of media, a few pumps. All the tanks would be connected. So, they would all pump into one of the pumps. The ponds, if I have 6, I have 8. 8 of those ponds would connect to one big pond where that is a big filter, and then I have a few pumps pumping them back to each pond. And that one pond that has all the filter, that water is heated. That way I don't have to have a heater in every single pond. That way they all stay around 80 to 83. I think 85 is a bit too hot. But that way I have, each pond will have their own group, probably one or two males per 4 to 6 females. Mini marbles, Motoro, black diamonds, pearls, black diamond hybrids, the designer, stingrays. Let's see what else. Albino pearls, albino whatevers, and have 6 to 8 breeding stingrays for now, so I could afford the crazy expensive $5,000, $10,000 stingrays. But like I've always said, if you guys want to work together, I have the space. I just don't have the money right now to go crazy on breeding the stingrays. It's a bit longer video. Hopefully some of you guys have stayed. But yeah, that's the plan I like to do, because the stingrays, from what I've seen, they're becoming a lot more popular. And also on this side, I could have the giant monster fish as well. I could have big iridescent catfish, big red tails, big hybrid catfish, predatory catfish over here. I could have anything, or we could build a giant pond in here. I'd like to see if the owner would let me, but I don't think it'd be possible. Having a concrete tank, 6 foot tall, giant glass for the Arapaima, that'd be pretty badass, but I don't think he'd let me. We would have to redo basically the whole thing, check the concrete on the floor, drill into it, see how thick it is. It's a lot of work. But yeah, that's it. Pretty long video, but that's what I would like to do in this third bay, and that way you guys have an idea of the space that I have available for the shop. So this one's gonna be empty probably till the end of the year. We still need to finish next door. Yep, that's where the expansion breeding room is, and back to the main shop. I just gotta watch out because the damn cats get in the way. And it looks small. Everybody thinks this is, a lot of people think this is the whole store, but I just have the gate because of the dogs and the cats. And then you walk in and you see the whole shop. But yeah, total square footage, this shop and the other two, I believe it was about 2,300 square feet of shop space. Yeah, I have to leave you guys, have to clean. Turtle made a mess over there, and I gotta clean the floors. Who's getting a water change today? Oh, I'm moving some fish around, so I have to do a water change on those and put them over there. Yep, see you guys later again.